So this is basically an introduction to the e-commerce ECX Academy. So it's just going to go over the bit of overview of it and let people know how it works and understand out certain things. And I know a few people have got questions and stuff like that, and I'll be able to answer them closer to the end. I have a little Q&A bit in the end, and people can send messages in, and I'll give you the opportunity to unmute your mics and so forth. So I'll go through things like what is the ECX, where everything is, the difference between Shopify and Amazon, and the access to the platform. Talk briefly about the add-ons as well, and things I know people were asking about like 2 and 3 and how that works as well. So I've done a lot of research into this for a while, and it's good for opportunity, not just for me, but also for you to understand how this all works. So let's just begin and let's go through everything and make sure everything's clear and people understand. I mean, what is ECX? And a lot of people do ask that problem. I mean, what is the ECX Academy? And the ECX Academy is an incredible education package which helps you to learn how to create your own store through drop shipping, and it's another stream of income. And it's a very powerful stream of income, and one that I know a lot of people want to get into. And it's really, really good that people do that. Because it's popular. We're in a situation where we are at home and we need to access resources such as presents or things like that. But we're at home. We dabble in this e-commerce industry all the time. So this academy provides you with the education and the skills and the tools for you to create your own e-commerce business, and through creating a website. Now, this was created by Chris Reef. He's an e-commerce expert. I looked into him myself, and he's really good. He knows his stuff, which is really good. And it's a great platform. And I will show a bit of a live platform as well and show you a bit of it as well. Okay. Many people might ask, what is e-commerce? And it's supposed to be defined as electronic commerce or internet commerce. Now, it refers to the buying and selling of goods and services using the internet and the transfer of money and data to execute transactions. Now, many of you believe that you might not experience in being part of the e-commerce, and maybe might brand new to this, but you will believe that 99.98% of you actually experience e-commerce as a customer. You have ever bought anything online. You've engaged in e-commerce all the time. We've been on Amazon, eBay, many different sites. So you've engaged in this e-commerce industry as a whole. And it's something that is going to basically you be working at it from a different perspective. Now, when we talk about drop shipping is a model that is probably the easiest and fastest way for you to make profit from the online e-commerce world. Now, it's because you don't need to manufacture anything on your own. You don't have to store inventory. You don't have to pay for inventory in advance. And quite frankly, you can do it all from anywhere in the world. All you need is good internet connection, a decent laptop, and a credit card. And it's simple, as you can see from the image. Let me just highlight that. You are the supplier, the person you're the store, you have your store in the middle. There is your supplier. Now you will find that perfect product that you will look for. You'll find that one product and you want to get it from there. The supplier's basically charging $30. You, as the store holder, will add in your extra cost on top. So say $50. So if you're selling some nice shoes for $80, there's a customer on there who sees your product. They pay you $80. That goes into your account, and you pay your supplier the $30, and you keep the $50, and the supplier does the rest. They send the product to the customer. You don't store anything at all. And that's what's powerful about this. And it's a great way for you to do that. Now, many people will say, well, can't I just deal with it and work with like Amazon? What's the difference and how does this work? Because I've heard that you use Shopify. And some of you might not know what Shopify is. And there is a distinct comparison between the two. So with Shopify, you've got to own your own site. Compared to, say, for example, like Amazon, where obviously Amazon has everything. It's controlling the traffic. You are competing against other sellers. So you might remember you've been on Amazon before, you're looking for a product. there are about, I remember looking on there before for microphones and chargers and batteries for my phone or whatever. You're competing against other sellers on one page. So someone might go, oh, that one's charging 50p less. I'm going to go with that one. With you having your own Shopify site, you have control of your site. You're directing people from your Facebook ads to your site. So that means that you will be able to have your customer list. You'll be able to retarget your customers. You will have control of all of that, and you'll be able to set your prices. And you can see, like, you don't have, like I said, impulse buyers who are going to go to your competitors. They're going to go, oh, I'll go for that one. That's quick. They're quicker. They don't charge much for the delivery and stuff like that. And also, you can test several products to see and find the right one that you need. So that's the good thing about it. You can test products. You don't need to have the inventory. You don't need to pay for it up front. And like I said, to drive the traffic towards your business. Amazon doesn't allow you to do that, and you get ranked on the Amazon, so you might get pushed down and so forth. So it's really good to have that. You own that, you control it. You'll be able to get your own domain and everything else. And I've seen so many people in the academy who've just purchased this on Saturday who are going far ahead. Some people have already got their phone numbers all set up and everything. This is the way it is. People just getting through this very, very quickly, and it's amazing. Now, the education on there is great. When I tell you about it, the chairman's will have access to this since February. We've now got access to this since Saturday, and there's over 150, 3 to 10 minute videos and tests and notes. This is, I find, is the most extensive education I've found on the platform. Because you've got notes there that support it. The test, the multiple choice tests are great. And you learn the skills to set it up. Now, this ranges from the 100 series, which teaches you the basics and knowledge and understanding of what is e-commerce. It's very important for you to understand that. So the background information, the knowledge. But from the 200 series, that's where it all kicks in. You'll be learning how to open your store. And the one thing I like about it is that when you're doing something, you're doing it with the educator. You can pause it, and then you can do the task, and play it and continue. So you're doing it as go along, and that's what I love about this. So when you get to the 300 series, it's about how to search for products to put on your platform and different platforms you can access. And then the 400 series, where it gets to advanced section, where you're learning about ads and how you can place those ads and where you can find them. And that's a key thing about that. Ads are going to be very important for you and your business to draw people in. And I love about this, even in the 100 series, we talks about how you can get ads and see how people use them, but also what you can do to promote your business and attract people to your site. And the content, like I said, is rich. You can see from the video, you get access to videos. So the education, get the introduction, you start it from there and so forth. And it's really, really clear and easy for you to follow. You've got the video, the tests, the documents, the notes, and the tests. They're all there for you. And you just take your time. Okay. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon, but you can easily get through this. And I've seen people go through this, and some have already nearly basically got their website set up since this is launched on Saturday. I've seen a great site, and it's amazing, of one showing beauty products. You can get the notes, you can view them, you can download them, you can put them on a document. I mean, I have a notes document where I have all my notes there, and I can research it, go back over them and so forth. So it's a great way for you to learn on this platform. As you can see there, like I said, tests, multiple choice tests to test your knowledge, check your results, see how you're doing, and continue. Now, the go live. Go live is the big thing. That makes it different from other providers of e-commerce. You're going to have access to education from live education from the educators on the platform. So you have Chris Reef and Ariana. They will provide you with the education at your fingertips. Now, they only started doing the first video yesterday. So you can see my video. This was recorded earlier that day, so earlier yesterday. So there is not much content in this. You've got an excellent time to start. You are on a level playing field with everyone else, and you're learning with everyone else, and that's what's amazing. And you can see there. I'll give you a bit of preview because there was a session today at 9 p.m. and it covers the ins and outs. You can ask questions, they answer them, and so forth. I know a few people went on there yesterday, which was powerful, and it's great. But it's in English and also Spanish, and hopefully some more other languages as well. So, like I said, the schedule is very clear and very easy, and it fits in well with us in the UK, but also those who are international. So on Mondays, it's 9 p.m. GMT with Chris, and that is from Monday to Friday at 9 p.m. He also does a session at 1 a.m. So he's doing one this morning, tomorrow morning, Wednesday morning at 1 a.m. But he did one this morning at 1 a.m. And that he does that from Tuesday to Saturday, 1 a.m. Ariana is on twice a week as well, but she did pair up with Chris yesterday for a special launch. And she's on at 1 a.m. on Sundays and 4 a.m. on Mondays. So you are going to have so much help and support because this is such an amazing product. This is brand new and it's content rich. And I can tell you that. And like I said, I'm going to give you a live preview of it all as well. And I would suggest that you make a note of this, take a picture of this, so at least you know, put it in your calendars, you know, when you're going on the sessions, you know, at 9 o'clock, great. I've got Chris at 9 o'clock. I can go through. If there's something I don't understand, I don't know, ask him questions. That's what's powerful about this. You are part of IM Mastery Academy, and what makes them different is that they provide you with that live education, that live support from the experts. So if you've got those questions that people can't answer you, then go to them and ask them. They'll be able to assist you. But one thing I do say to people, and that is very, very important that you should do, is also subscribe to the ECX Pip Talk. That's where you're going to get the updates. That's where you're going to get the notifications. I remember going to bed yesterday and I got the notification that Chris's session was on. He said, Ariana's on in the Spanish channel. And I was watching it in my bed, just watching a Spanish session. I don't understand Spanish. I just watched that there and watched it. But it was really good. And you know what? Then you have the English session. And that's the good thing. The Ariana sessions are an hour before Chris's ones. So say, for example, his one's at 1 a.m. Hers is at 12 midnight. So I got the notification her session was on and Chris said, I'm coming on afterwards, which is great. So those are on different times. So if you know Spanish, you've got an extra teacher there in Spanish, but also she does do it in English as well. So do subscribe to that. It's very good. So please do that. And you can see the Pip Talk like so. Just go in there. You find it like so on your phone or on the IM Center and just subscribe like so. And then you can see all the information and when they're on and so forth. But you'll get the notification from the notification bell of anything that comes up. Now when you sign up to ECX Academy, you will get two free add-ons. Now these ones are very, very good. Now you have the pixel tracker. Now it retargets your product online and follows your customers to their social medias and online searches. So you get to see their habits and what they're doing. So you basically be able to retarget your products to them, send them that notification. They'll be like, oh, how did they, I've seen this product before. And then it draws them back to your site. That's what's powerful. No code experience needed because this is part of the add-ons they're giving to you, which is amazing. The ROSA calculator is powerful. Okay, the ROSA calculator is powerful. It does the maths for you. So when you're looking for a product, the ROSA calculator will calculate and see how much you could sell it for, but is it worth you selling that product? Are you going to make a profit on it? That's what makes it, and it helps you find those winning products. It helps you find those winning products. But you know that there's two additional add-ons that are there. Now, these two additional add-ons are powerful. Now, those who signed up from the launch and assisting customers, you have been able to get these two add-ons for free for 90 days. So anybody that's signing up now, you have to purchase these. Now, these add-ons will make your business out of this world. I can see someone there saying they love the Cloner X, and that's the one I'm going to talk about next. The Cloner X tool is a powerful, powerful tool. It's going to help you find those new winning products to sell every day. Now, and it makes recommendations to suppliers that you need, and it's a one-click clone product. So you click it, and it's into your store within minutes. That's how powerful this tool is. You get recommendations for audience targeting your ads, and it suggests the marketing content that you need. Whether it's a video or so forth, you can see the content in there. This product is worth nearly $50 a month. And it's added, you can add it onto your ECX pack or your ECX add-on. And that's what's powerful about this product. And I say that's why I love this, because it's going to make things easier for you when you are basically creating your Shopify website. You're seeing products, you're click, done. It's on your site. It makes it that simple. That's why these add-ons are powerful. But the Theme X one is second to none. Okay, the Theme X one is brilliant. Now, what Chris has done, he's been in the game for time, and he has been able to look at many different themes and things like that. But you know what? He's found a proven website theme that is built for you. And you've got this theme, you have this theme, you don't need to do anything else. It is there. Okay, and it's powerful. So it's built for you. You can add it to your shopping cart. It's basically free click conversions, because most of the times when you go onto sites, it's a long-winded thing. You look on it, you click there, you go there. It's a long process. Then people don't end up buying your product. You want them to get to clicking on it, get into it, and getting them buying the product from your site. So having this tool is brilliant. So yes, those who have signed up to this from the launch on Saturday to 5:30 p.m. GMT today, you have been able to be given these two add-ons for 90 days. And they are powerful. And I've seen people use them already. And this add-on is $22.95 per month after those 90 days, or anybody else who starts to join to get those add-ons. And that's what I would say, is utilize them as well. Now, those who are new to the Academy can sign up and get the ECX Academy. But also, if you want to get the Forex one, you can add it on as an additional add-on for $109.95. So you can still do your Forex and add it on top. That's what's powerful about this. They're not going to limit you. But if you really just want it, just do ECX Academy. You can just purchase the ECX Academy pack. But if you've already got the Forex, the Elite, the HFX, the digital currency, you can add it on as an additional add-on for $109.95. And that'll be your payment every month. And like I said, any new people, that's how much it is for initially, will be $324.95. That includes an admin fee. After that is $274.95. Okay, and you get access to the ECX Academy and the ECX Go Live. And like I said, if you just got the Forex and you're going, I might want to do this, add it on as an additional add-on. You can do that as well. So additional add-on for you. And then you can add on those little add-ons on top, such as the Cloner X and the Theme X on top of that. Those who are already part of the Academy, you can add it on to your back office. Very simple and very easy. Go to your shopping cart. So go to im.academy/login, go to your shopping cart, scroll down, and you should see the ECX add-on, which is there for you to add on top of your normal package. You select your card payment or wherever you're paying, tick the box, and order now. It's that simple and that easy. Now, there are a few questions I know people have asked me and mentioned, and I've looked into it and so forth. Things like, how does it work for 2 and 3? And some people say, okay, how can it work? So, for example, if you have purchased it as an add-on, you cannot get the ECX Academy as 2 and 3. If you purchase ECX Academy as an actual Academy pack, which is the expensive pack, you will need to have 2 people who have basically bought ECX Academy at the full price for you to go 2 and 3 with the ECX Academy the following month. So you're getting everything for free as long as they subscribe. If you've just done it as an add-on, then it's not going to count. So you can't get the 2 and 3 on that, but you are getting it at a reduced cost anyway. When it comes to things like how it works, if you're doing the IBO and your team building, if you've done it as an add-on, it's 35 PV. So it's personal volume. So volume for there. If someone's bought the actual Academy pack, it's 150 PV. So volume. And that adds on to normal way. So for you, so someone's got, so say for example, you've got one customer with the ECX Academy, another one with Forex, one with digital currency. That's 3 personal customers. That still adds up to you going your P150 and so forth. That volume works out that way as well. So it works out the same way. But if it's someone bought it as an add-on, it's 35. So it will still add up in that way. But obviously you can't go P150 without someone going add-on. But obviously with someone buying an add-on, they've already bought the Forex. And hopefully that's all right there. Issues, I know someone mentioned to me earlier about a Facebook account and so forth. What's really good about Facebook, and I've worked with them before when I was doing ads, is that you can communicate with someone. You can get a personal account manager who'll be able to answer your questions with Facebook ads, and they help you out with that. Because I had someone contact me before from Facebook. So you're able to do any of the questions, they'll be able to answer you with that point of view. I know someone else mentioned to me, well, if they're doing the education, they're recommending products to you, wouldn't they recommend it to everyone else? But you've got to think about this. Are you going to advertise every single product that's going to come up? You might even create a niche for your site and so forth. There was one that was doing beauty that someone did, and that was powerful. So you might create a niche one where you're doing that. You might do one where you're doing hair products, weaves, I don't know, a whole variety of things. You just think about what you want to do, what you think, what products are there. Test products. That's the good thing about it. That's the powerful thing about this product. And I love it. And I know it's going to be unbelievable. Or as Tamer said, unweavable. Unbelievable. So if anybody's got any questions or anything like that, please feel free to put them in the chat. But this is just like a brief overview because like I said to you, everything's going to be covered in there. I've been going through it and I've been speaking to other people, like some of the chairmen who've been doing it already. One of them is Kibbs. You'll see he's number 1 on the platform when you go into the IM Center. So while I'm waiting for some questions, I'm going to just go through and just have a look at it all. So you can see here, Kibbs is here. And you can see he's been going hard on this. He's number 1 on the Hall of Fame and everything else. Let's see if my academy comes on. Let me just log back in. There we go. So you go in and you can see there it is there. So you learn the e-commerce here and so forth. And you can see you can start there and go through it and all the education is there. But I prefer going this way because you can chart your progress and see what you've completed. No, you're not limited to the number of products you can sell. It's your site. You can sell them. Remember, you don't hold the products in your house. Gone are the days of you purchasing stuff and you having boxes of boxes in your house. Everything's stored by your supplier. Okay. Yep. However, when you can see where the actual buys from and can you see where the wholesale price? Yeah. So you could go to, I think most likely you can find the supplier. And Chris does go through that in the 300 series. You can do that. So if I go here, you've got other resources as well. There's the cloner add-on. There we go. So the reading for that is here. So it's good to go through that. How can you use the cloner on AE? It doesn't seem to work. AE, can you explain what AE is for me? That'd be very, very helpful. AliExpress. All right, I don't know that for. Now you're using abbreviation. I'm not getting there. That'd be something I would say get onto Chris about and ask him. So when you're on the live sessions, ask him about that as well. So that'd be really good. Yeah. But there you go. You can click on the product and copy the URL. There you go. You got the add-on there. You'll go through the tutorials and stuff there. The theme. The Themex add-on is there as well. If you purchase them, you've got them. Like you said, look, there you go. Shantae's got it there. It literally copies everything. That's how easy it is. That's what it does there. There are other resources, the PowerPoints, the website, the flyers. You can create your own flyers and add yourself to the Hall of Fame. So you can create yourself a Hall of Fame flyer, and so forth. The website is a powerful thing, and you've got them there. The tutorial for the ROSA calculator, the flyer builder. Yes, you can make your own flyer and so forth. Okay, and there you go. So you can go here like so. So when you've done your first sale, you can create a poster for yourself and post it online, put your picture in and so forth. So I can choose a Ruby one, for example. And there you go, Mr. Alex Morton's there, but you can change all that. So it teaches you how to do all that. Yeah. And there you go. And so forth. Shopify, people do sell their own products on Shopify. People create their own sites and do that. And there you go. Is there additional costs for each supplier? Suppliers, obviously, they give you costs of how much you're purchasing the product, the shipping. Some of the costs can be obviously transferred to the customer. If you do it that way and strategically that way, when you put it into your price, that can cover the costs. Yeah. And then would you see dollars and GB? I don't know for sure because I'm going through that most of my stuff myself. So when you're purchasing it, giving people the options, obviously it converts it to your currency and you see how much you get. So obviously websites set up that way, they change over. So I've used a Shopify site where I've selected my currency and it changes over and everything else. I know some people want to sell their own products. You can sell your own products because it's a Shopify site. It's your site. It's your business. People have Shopify sites. I learned about Shopify years ago and I was thinking, what is this? I didn't even get into it at the time, and people were doing it just to sell their own products, not knowing a lot of them were doing drop shipping as well. So in one of the education videos, Chris was going through about a t-shirt printing service where people can make custom t-shirts and so forth. So once you gain the skills of knowing how to set up your own Shopify site for different things, you can create your own ones as well. I don't know how you can overcome long shipping times. That when you're buying things and getting things from China, that's the name of the game. I've bought stuff from eBay and Amazon and bought them from other countries, and it does take time sometimes when you do it. Do you have a website we can see, for an example? I don't have one myself, but actually I think I've still got one of the chairmen. Someone made one for beauty products. Let me see. And I would suggest to you, if you can, jump onto the, there is an ECX, there's a TEECX group. So Traders Empire. We have our own, there's a Telegram group and it's great. So here we go. There we go. Let me bring this one over. So someone made this in one of the Traders Empire today, and they made a beauty site. And there you go. And obviously when you change the currency, it will change over to, there you go. When you go for the education, it will go through about the whole thing about return policies and obviously that sort of thing, because you've got to create your own return policies and so forth. So when you go through the education, you will gain the understanding about that. That's the key thing for you. I would suggest to go through the education, the 100 series, the 200 and the 300, to go through all that. And also when I said go through the go live, let me go scroll down and you'll see the ECX is there. And let me go, there we go. So Chris is there. He did a session at 9 o'clock today. And here we go. You can see the recorded sessions should appear. If not, oh, there we go. And you can see he's already got that. So that was yesterday. He did several ones. I think there's some hiccups, but you see he did 2 today, 1 earlier this morning and 1 at 9 o'clock. And you can click on it and you can watch it and so forth. So it's all there.
Okay. Yo guys, my brain, that one, the primary, okay? Let's go back, go live.
And that's what I like about him. He actually takes the time to read your questions. So you're great. You can see him and everything else. And like I said, it's live. So 9 p.m. Monday to Friday, 9 p.m. And you can see there he's answering your questions. So a lot of the questions, some of the questions I might not be able to answer, he'll be there to answer them for you. But I would say go through the education, gain an understanding of it. Certain things, people are setting up their own voice, telephone numbers, and so forth. Yeah, he really is down to earth, and what he's done is really, really good. So yeah, it's great talking to you all and getting you on this call. And like I said, it's a brief introduction because some people are new. They just got it today. I know I spoke to someone today in my team. They literally just bought it literally 2 minutes before 5:30 just to get the add-ons for free and everything else. And I know they got it done. So well done, Karen and Marcia. That's good. The main thing is just take the opportunity to go through it. I'm going through it now. I'm going through it myself. I'm taking my time and learning it as well. So there's some, when I get more and more through it, like all of you, we're going to be learning it all together. So I'm very much excited about having another stream of income, and I'm very excited to have this as well. So yeah, I will be uploading this video so people can watch it and can go over it. And then I'm looking to do this every week. And don't be afraid. They've got to be experts. They've got to be experts in people's teams. And people are nominating themselves, and that's fantastic because we want to help each other to grow and build a business. So thank you all for coming on to this call and being a part of this and so forth. So thank you all. Yeah, that's great. I'm just excited because I'm seeing all these questions come up. Lloyd, I know you're a man. You've got all these questions, and sounds like someone I'm going to be picking the brain of as well, and everything else. So yeah, I'm just enthusiastic seeing the amount of people on this call. So it's great. So yeah, I will share the TE link. Kibbs is like the expert at it. He's been at it because he's the chairman. He had access to it. So yeah, we'll share this. We'll share the ECX group as well. It's great to listen to him and see and get some advice and so forth, and everything else. So thank you all for coming onto this call, and I look forward to seeing you all grow. This is just an amazing time and the best time to grow. So thank you all. Have a lovely evening, a restful evening, and ready for another day of trading and building your business. Thank you. Okay, great. Okay. No worries, April. It's all good. So excellent. Thank you. Thank you, Sherelle, for helping me out with everything. All right, let me stop this so I can